We're going to take out one of these metal sheets. We're going to put in a fiberglass sheet to create a skylight in the factory, give them a bit more light. Now, this is a pretty simple job, but everything we do here applies to patios, anything along that kind of build. So it'll give you a good idea of what to do at your house if you've got a back patio and you want to get a bit of light in. Okay, so just a couple of things you'll see on the ridge. Where is it? This is the sheet we're doing right here. See, because I can bring the edge. I've gone quite a few either side of it. Yeah, if you're replacing a sheet, do that. It'll make it easy to get it in and out. And the other thing I'm just going to show you before we remove it is sheet obviously has an underlap and an overlap. You can see there, that's the overlap. So when you're pulling it off, pull it from the overlap side and you'll pull the underlap out, and you'll see that in a second. It just makes it easier. I mean, this is an 8-meter sheet. You'll never get anything really longer than this for a one-man job. So if I can do it in this, you can do it on any patio or any industrial property that's under that 8 meters. Okay, so this is where you find out whether you love or you hate the last installer. So as we're pulling that out, somebody's put a screw under there. I can feel it as I'm trying to pull it out. So I've got to go along and undo a whole bunch of screws to pry that up to see where he screwed the sheet underneath there. Alright, I don't know whether you can see that. There's the culprit. That one and that one. So he's just screwed in the top, get them down, and then screwed this over the top. Now normally I wouldn't do that. I would hope the purling's out a bit more and screw the purling. But that's the way he's done it, and you'll find things like that as you're doing these little screws that are just a pain in the butt. You just got to undo things and deal with it. Alright, let's try this again for you. Okay. Watch this with the 2 screws removed. So I'm just going to show you a few things about fiberglass. These are fiberglass because on industrial you have to have fiberglass. See how that's over the top and that one's over the top? So that one's over the top as well. That's because on metal sheets you have this bit here, and that's actually the underlap, okay? On a fiberglass sheet you don't have an underlap, so you can put it over the top of both sheets. okay, because normally that goes under the sheet and then the other end goes over the top of that, and you can see that by the discoloration. With a fiberglass sheet, that's not the same. It's just, you can just put it straight over the top of the sheets. Okay, now this is, it's called storm foam. It's storm foam basically, and it's designed to stop water from running up. It sits on the sheet there and bounces it back. That's the general idea of it. So we've got to put that at the end, because on sheets you can bend them up. You can't do that on fiberglass. So what we'll do is we'll just set them back, and I'm probably going to seal those sheets because the ocean is coming from that direction, so it'll hit there and blow up, which I'm not happy about. But that's the way we're going to have to do it. Now check the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to give it a bit more length. Go. That's where I got him to. So he should still be on top of that purling up here, which you'll see he is. Okay, just top of that purling, which is fine, so it's supported. To stop it from moving, I'm just going to put a little line of silicone along the bottom. Back if we can, nice far back, like so. Okay. Now, you don't always have to do the silicone. The only reason I'm doing the silicone is I don't want any water getting through and under that. So that's the plan. All goes to plan. Okay, just finally, before I screw off, I've done that side. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to run a bead of silicone down the underside of the hand here. It sounds weird, but if anything lips around here and is running back, it'll hit the bead of silicone and just drop off. It won't go up the hill. Because see how these are bent down? We can't do that with a fiberglass sheet. Fiberglass sheet obviously doesn't bend down. So all I'm going to do, just with the silicone, quickly. Go on this side quickly. Alright, all I'm doing is just picking it up, and I'm just going like that. See that? I'm not even rubbing it in. Okay. So now, if any water blows in and under, it's going to hit that silicone and just drip down. It's not going to go right back. Okay, so there he is. He's all done, all the way up. Put a screw in everyone, the washer, and that goes up to the top. Now you see we have the foam under there. Obviously there's been a slight bend of that ridge to get at it, so that should take care of it. If we had any other problems, I would seal those laps, but the reason I don't want to seal those laps at the moment is when water goes up there, it comes back out as well. So that's why I don't like to seal those laps. I like the foam, but I think it'll be fine. The only problem I have with this roof is it's very flat and the ocean is over there. So I get a bit paranoid about when you get a heavy storm, the wind can land and then blow the water up the sheet, which I'm hoping that foam will stop. All right, so that's it all taken care of. I've just got to attach that cable from the big one down, and apart from that, well, you're all done. So if you like this, please subscribe or give me a thumbs up, comment on it if you want to know something about it, and apart from that, you have yourself a good day, and I'll see you on the next video.